Part 3, baby. Part 3. Don't blink, it's your way. Welcome to your show. Today we're also having a wonderful day on this 13th March 2025. My hairs are freaking mess, dude. Freaking mess. But we're back. Short to make it multi to say we're back. Thank you so much for being patient with me. Thank you so much for being supportive. Thank you so much for understanding that I needed time. Thank you so much for people that really understood. I said in this video, but the number of times people said, hey, take your time. You really, really meant to love you guys. Guys understand, we're humans, you know? We're all humans. It's okay to be okay. So thanks a lot for that. Thanks a lot for being patient. And again, we're back. We're not going to be doing live until this weekend, but we're back. So the first thing I want to do, I want to answer all of you guys' comments. I have over 20, so with that being said, let's fucking go. Love you guys. Okay. Don't blink. It's your boy Ink. Welcome to the show. You guys are doing well, having a wonderful day. I've been looking for so freaking long just to get this little thing. I don't know if I can make it bigger because I'm vain as fuck. I wanted to show you a message that I received, and I wanted to shout out the message. It's Janice. You guys know Janice. Been my best friend for one of my best friend. Because one of my best friend. If my other best friend are gonna say that, yo, you told me I'm your best friend. I don't have any findings, so I'm my best friend. We've been friends since July, and time and time again, Janice has been there for me. Time and time again, I had to give him shout out because of just the amount of positivity he brings me, the quality of a human being that he is. And Janice is this really, 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 really weird guy. Janice is this really weird guy that will know exactly when I'm not doing okay and will check up on me. Every time I'm not doing okay, Janice is there. I'm like, how did she know? He's like, don't worry. I told him, how did she know? It's like, no, don't worry about it. I just know. I'm like, I am worried about it. So I'm gonna be reading the message. I was gonna say warning, but spoiler first. I've already read the message, so that's why I'm showing it to you. Again, if it was a personal, I don't think that showing up message is not good. But it's really positive, and I really want to show that. Hey bro, I had to log in into TikTok on my PC because it didn't let me reply on Discord from phone for some reason. So this is the story of a lifetime with our friendship. He lives in the country, cannot really text. So sometimes we text by TikTok, and then it's like, no, I don't go on TikTok, so text me on Discord. And text me on Discord, no, I'm texting you on TikTok, right? So, story of your life. My phone is a bit older already, so things on it don't work properly all the time, which sucks because that is true. That is really, really true. For example, there's apps that says, okay, so apps, for example, certain apps will say you need to let your most recent update to play the game or to use the app. And your phone needs to be a certain level for you to use this app, so it doesn't really make sense. Now, there is a fix that iPhone 16 and Galaxy S24 Plus have a guarantee on in quotes of 7 years for technology and updates, which is great. So, but it is a problem for a lot of the phones. I'm okay, I guess stuff here and there. So as I said, I'm trying to do my best to work on it. Honestly, the thing with DZ is like you're gonna be dealing with shit, and that's what I like about DZ. That's why he's one of my best friends. Is we're so different. You're gonna be dealing with stuff and it take his time with stuff, and he's gonna take his time and said, hey, you know what? I'm doing step by step, and with me, I cannot do it. I cannot do it. I have to fix it right away. Otherwise, it eats at me. So I think it takes a lot more discipline to be taking care of things slower. With me, yes, I do fix them quicker, but when I fix them, they're not completely fixed, and the problem come back again after that. How are you? I saw your post on TikTok that you also feel down. I made a post on TikTok. I didn't explain the situation. Don't worry. I'm going to be posting a lot of videos today. They contain the reason as to why I'm doing much better. Like I said, we're back. We're not going to be back for. We're not diving in. We're dipping our toes. So I'm not going to be doing live until this weekend. So now what we're doing is just we're just going back, getting in touch with people like this, answering comments, and then we'll take it from here. Stay strong, bro. We all have our ups and downs, and always take time if you feel something are getting too much. It's something that he's right about. Something that I have to do. I tend to run on fumes and run. And when the car don't work, you're like, fuck, I'm stuck in the middle of nowhere, you know. You already have many people who support you and who wish you all the best. Honestly, guys, the number of comments I got that were really supportive, the number of DMs I got that were really supportive, but it isn't even a number that matters. It's simple. I had Rhea who told me about forgiveness and forgiving myself. It was some of those messages contain, and it's weird because, and again, I know I don't sound ungrateful because it was a really nice message. When I made that video today, I don't feel good. It was just like for you guys not to say, hey, there's no video. What's up with that? It was more for that than anything else. But you guys have been giving me amazing advice. First of all, second of all, just the simple fact of being told take your time. Unbelievable. Knowing that people will allow me to heal. Some people don't give a fuck about you healing. You see, and I'm not playing victim, but a lot of content creators are going to say, hey, no, I get content, I'm moved on, and you're doing it's like a blood sport. You already have somebody who support you. You guys have been the best. You guys have been fucking amazing. Now, I will say this because I have to be honest with you guys. I have to constantly be transparent with you guys, but I think super important. A lot of you guys are my friends, which says a lot about me. But I did get some message that was some people they're trying to use me. You can tell who's trying to use your life, and it kind of ruined the whole thing because like you don't really care about me good. You're out there for yourself, right? So that sucks the thing. The straight number of people, the amount of love and support that I received, just crazy, just insane. Including people that you make happy. I hope. But that's also required to be happy first. And it's funny because I can guarantee you that he did the message, but one of the comments that really helped me was Rhea. Was talking about my father not wanting to forgive me. And she was saying like you can't expect people to forgive you if you don't forgive yourself. So you see, they were also trying to be happy first. Like you make people happy, but you need to be happy first. And I think that's taking a step back and insight, watching, okay, well, this is why I cannot do the things that I do. And the goal is to be able to do whatever you need to do, however you need to do it. Which doesn't make a lot of sense, but somehow, some way it makes sense here. Putting people that you make happy, but that also requires at least not feel badly down. Absolutely. That was also the problem. That was also the problem. The situation I faced before, where you feel like you're doing better. And that's not fair because you're diving in. I'm not gonna say her name, because I didn't treat her right, but I was possibly 2021, and I had a friend, and I always left the conversation. I would always ghost them, and they come back. And the reason why I constantly did that was because at the second I started feeling better, I went in like, hey, how are you? But no, you need to be completely better. And I don't think I'm 100% yet. But there's something that are part of you. There's something that you're not gonna be able to heal. And it's not about healing them, it's about learning to live with them, right? So I think that's super important also. Or at least not feeling bad, trust me, you perfectly. So the understanding perfectly, it's so nice because Janice, so a little story, backstory with Janice. I talked about this story often before, but I feel the need to talk about it. Janice was really, really there for me. To a point, and again, I'm not, you see different people, different perception. Janice was really there for me, and we were really close. And I was pushing people away because I wasn't well. And Janice was like, "No, you're not gonna push me away. What's up?" And I treated Janice like shit. Didn't mean to. I didn't mean to, but I did treat him like shit. And you know, and it's not so much that I didn't like him. It's the self sabotage, the self destruction, and yeah, and I forget, and I apologized a lot for it, and it was like I know why you did it, and I was like, okay, fuck, you know, and does it really excuse my action? Not really, but understanding a person that hey, I didn't mean to hurt you personally. At least that's a point. I'm really honest with it and say that even though the whole point is because of my father, I realized this week made me realize that I don't necessarily need forgiveness. I don't need forgiveness. I need to know that we can get past this or not. If we can get past it, I'll put in the effort. If I can't, no. So it's tough. It's tough because some people will tell you, hey, it is. You know, it is too late, but what can you do? Take your time and come back stronger tomorrow or whenever you feel for it. You see? Well, that's perfect. So, again, just wanted to show this message because that's a really nice sign of friendship. This will be seen as me trying to brag about having good friends, but it's the opposite. Yes, I love Janice, but the reason why the real reason why I'm doing this video is, first of all, the amount of support that you guys. I would make a video about every single comment that I got, which I would do that, you know. But I feel like my whole entire life I try to be the best of friend I can, but then sometimes you need to be watching your friends and watching your friends and saying, okay, well, I really like this person. I really like who they are. I really like how kind they are. They're a good friend. Why are they a good friend? Because you can try your hardest to be a good friend, but it's hard, you know. It's really hard when you become a father, right? You're not sure that it's gonna happen, and some of it comes naturally, but some of it is learned behavior. So being a friend, some of it is gonna be natural, but some of it is gonna be learned behavior. And when I see this, I'm like, dude, this is the kind of friends you want to have. It's a beautiful thing, and I'm very grateful that I have those friends. And I did mention how we fought. It's every single friendship goes through ups and downs. It's just about riding the up as much as possible. So thank you, Gen X. Thank you, guys. A weird video, but the intent behind it is, again, if you don't. We talk about a lot of sacrifices for people. We talk a lot about the sacrifices. But what consists of a sacrifice, right? And that's another fucking the whole other thing. But at the same time, I know I have good friends. And yeah, you know. Anyway, I don't make it sense. Love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. Don't blink, it's your blink. Welcome to the show. This has been Walter having a wonderful day. I'm doing a second video. We just did Janet's and the message that I received. And I didn't open my message before this morning. So we had a message from Janet, from my best friend, and I was like, holy shit, this is really cool. That's a message from Andrew, which is a really close friend, and the feeling of the I don't know how to say it. I mean the energy of it. But Andrew, dude, Andrew, and it's weird because I don't really know Andrew, but Andrew, I've been here, rain, sunshine. He's been a really good person to me, and got a message. And you know what? Out of the out of all the messages that I saw, this is one of the messages that that comes and heal me the most. And I want to share it with you because once again, the reason why I'm sharing this is we just finished review, not reviewing, but talking about a message that I received by somebody else, and the energy or the feelings, the my reaction to it, my emotional response was very different. And I want to show you because I think that it's not about necessarily about your emotional response. Multiple emotional responses are good. Andrew, guys, if you can follow Andrew, I didn't talk about following. I didn't talk about. Dude is a user. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to follow. I didn't talk about following Janice, but Janice is a private person. So, hey, Ink, I saw your video. And I think you should give up on YouTube over 800 comments. See, that's super cool because, see, the burnout in October was because of haters. It was because you oh, it's complicated. It's really complex. I was running on fumes. I was working so freaking hard. And I have no regrets about the period of my life. I have no regrets. Trust me. However, if I'm being completely honest, I should have not done that. I should have not done that. I was lacking sleep. I treated my friend like shit. But you convince yourself, and if I'm being completely honest, I had a delusion of grandeur. The channel grew so fucking fast. I had a delusion of grandeur. The delusion of grandeur is what? Is when you think you're invincible, when you think that nothing will stop. And I was saying this, and my channel was growing. I was getting comments. I was making new friends. It was a great time. Then you had haters, and it's like you have this. And I really want to talk about. I'm huge. I'm huge on visuals. So I live close to a coast. I'm in a coastal town. I'm really close to the water. I'm also a Aquarius, right? As you can see here. So water is important to me, and it's like I was on the highway, just going, admiring the sea next to me. And then you have a speed bump, and like, oh, what the fuck? And that was the hater. So it stopped me, and then you learn from it, right? And I did talk about the haters last week. Now, if I'm being completely honest, it wasn't a big deal. It wasn't a big deal. However, it's emotional enhancement. So when you have an emotional enhancement, which is kind of cool, when you're feeling when you're feeling positively, when your emotions are good emotions, something that's gonna be good happens in your life is gonna be enhancing your good mood. Now, if you're feeling sad, mad, angry, if you're feeling a nostalgic, if you're feeling a negative emotion, negative event will impact it by enhancing the said emotion. So with the haters, although the comments wasn't really anything horrible, it was still a case of fuck you. What's your problem? Fuck you, no? And ultimately speaking, maybe that's not a positive way to react. Ultimately, it might not be a good way to react, but at the same time, I mean it, you know? And I think that's also important. I think that's really, really important. Because, life is full of surprises. Life is really full. Look at the second text. There's always going to be us along the way there's not, you know? And that's exactly what I'm talking about. And I didn't even read the message. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Life is in a way of, again, it's going to always have a good life. You know, you're going to have some bump in the road. You're going to have an obstacle, right? And that's life. But then, when you're purposefully trying to put bumps in another person's road, it just seems wrong. You got man, don't listen to the haters. There are 14-year-old kids who are addicted to the phone and they get a reaction out of you. Now that's the funny thing with Andrew. You see, with Janice, it was a more of a soft a softer approach, maybe softer in a sense of, bro, I'm here for you. And with Andrew, the way my emotional response with Janice, like, oh my god, what a fucking good friend, you know? In my emotional response with Andrew, it's like, yeah, he's right, fuck you. And it's both completely different emotion, but they're both really really satisfying as a not just a way to cope with what's going on, but as a way of I gotta get out of this, right? I gotta get out of this no matter what. And you see him, he's like, yo, bro, your boyfriend and that, and you see what he's doing here is absolutely phenomenal because do I think of course it's an example. Do I really think that they're 14 years old? No. But at the same time it's good because you're saying why are you taking them why are you taking them seriously? See, I'm gonna tell you guys a secret, okay? This is between you and I. So I took a week and a half of making content and a lot of people came in my DMs, a lot of people came in the comments, right? And I was good to come back on Monday. Then I started seeing the comments, I started seeing the DMs, and I saw people not necessarily being there for me, pretending to be there for me. And that's just like what the fuck, dude, you know? Because I rather have, and again, this is not possible, but I'd rather be alone than be surrounded by bad people. But then you're seeing this, and it's just amazing because Andrew is right. Don't focus on negative people. And I would hate to see you stop posting your videos. You see, and that's the thing with Andrew. You see, and also there's the relationship with both of the dudes. Janice, we've been friends for a year and a half for Super Close because we talk every day. Andrew, I don't know much about him. I don't think he knows much about me. However, Andrew has been solid, been a good friend, he's been a solid person. I known Andrew for what? For 2 months, maybe 3. And honestly, every single time we talk, it's positive. Dude is going to school, he's working, solid dude, really solid. So when I get advice like that, and I hate to say it, but I was talking also about Rhea's comments, and I'm going to use these 3 as an example. Even Karim, there are people that I care about, there are people that I trust, you know? There are people that I trust, and when you receive an advice, and I hate to say this, but when you do receive an advice, you look at the person and like, okay, well, how do I view you, right? And I'm seeing those people as positive influences, and it's just a blessing. So I'm gonna end it here, and thank you, Andrew. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you so much for watching, guys. And again, the goal of the video with Janice, the goal of the video with Andrew, isn't to brag about the fact that I'm surrounded with good people. It isn't to expose private conversation. It's just to show you that it is important. And ultimately speaking, I didn't say that in the video with Janice, but ultimately speaking, yes, it's okay to not be okay. That's fine. What I find sad is when you're not doing okay and there's somebody that cares. Right? People will show up for you. If your friend don't do that for you, they're not real friend. It's just that's what it's negative, right? It's just to show you, look, Andrew, you don't know each other a lot. You just check up on it, you know, and it's not really good. So how do you find most likely will be doing good. But then sometimes simply the fact that you ask, hey, you good? Do that, I don't give a fuck. That you ask, it's super appreciated. Super appreciated. Anyway, love you guys, take it easy. Don't blink, it's your boy. Welcome to the show. This is doing well. Having a wonderful day on this 13th March 2025. As you can see, there's a beautiful sun. As you can see, we got the camera filming. We're entering. So it was a lot. Welcome back. It's my first day back in about 2 weeks. Beautiful. So of course he's talking about the sunrise. Well, I wish he was talking about me because you do see me in the video. But I just want to take the time. Just wanted to make this video just to say, just to congratulate Sir, dude. I haven't been doing well this past week. I've been a lot better than back. But your content was something that I actually watched during the time when I was okay. And to know that I have a friend that's so talented, to know that I have a friend that is as motivated, if not more than me, to know that I had a solid. It's weird because, and again, I hate talking about this, but what I realized is I had so many positive friends come in and say, hey, are you doing good? And know that there's a lot of people behind you. It's not about the number of people that you have with your friend. Oh my god. Don't blink, it's your boy. Welcome to the show. Having a wonderful day on this 13th March 2025. I'm back, and the first thing I wanted to do is Sir was about to answer. Beautiful, commenting on a sunrise. I was also in the video, so I hope the beautiful is for me and not for the sunrise. I'd be cool with you saying like the sunrise was beautiful, but my heart would be broken. Show means a lot. So it's kind of funny because when I just took a week and a half off because I wasn't doing so well. And Sir was the content that I actually watched when I wasn't doing well, and because I like the guy, he's a good friend, he's an amazing being, and it's funny because you realize that you're surrounded with people that are talented, motivated. You know, we might not all be aiming at the same thing. We might not all be using the same method or the same path, the same tool, but know that you're surrounded with people that are. We have this mentality of, oh well, you need to be surrounded with a lot of people, right? And then you go with quantity versus quality, and then you realize, and then you're a friend with those people, and you realize that because you're friends with them, you say, yo, you're gonna be shitty friends, right? Because that's not nice. And then you watch somebody like Sir Wizlock. Truthfully speaking, I've known Sir for 3 years and a half, 4 years. Have we always been close? Not really close, and I want to say thank you for it, you know. It's when shit that hit the fan that you realize how lucky you are, the people that you know. And it's not the first time that shit hit the fan. It's the first time that I have that much support, and I could be blaming people, but I could be blaming myself and saying, you know what, you weren't a good enough friend. And with Sierra, I'm super thankful that this guy has been part of my life. Super thankful. Realize, and it sounds like fucking us, but the second, and that's something that I do enough. The second that you take a step back, the second that you sit down, you look at your friend and you're like, wow, I'm fucking lucky, right? So yeah, super lucky. Anyway, love guys. Don't blink, it's your boy. Welcome back to the show. Doing well on this 13th March 2025. As you can see that we had a beautiful sunrise behind me. We're entering to Skylar. Complicated fucking name, but she's an amazing human being. If you think Canadian people are cool, she's cooler. She has a better accent, and she has way nicer bathrobe than I do. Look at that head of hair, and I sort of got didn't plan to have this messy hairstyle this morning, but super grateful. It's kind of nice because, of course, coming from her, and it's the person I care about. But you stuff, dude. It's tough. The air. No, it's not calm. Okay, cool. But it's kind of like confidence, right? because you actually take care of your appearance, you take care of the way you look. So easy to have short hair, right? It's so fucking easy to have short hair. And it's the first time in my life that I have hair this long. The first time in 32 years of existence, you know, and that's different. That's very different. So when I get comments like that, and again, I'm not fishing for comments or no, I'm not fishing for compliments. There you go. But at the same time, it's kind of nice to, when you get some, you know. It's so easy to say, hey, you did something today, you look amazing. But then, not a lot of us do it. So thank you. I appreciate you sincerely. Don't blink, it's your boy. Thank God I checked. The audio was fucking. Oh, dude, I didn't even check. Don't blink, it's your boy. Thank God I checked the last video. The sound wasn't on. Oh my god. Don't blink, it's your boy. Welcome to the show. We lost touch. We haven't been making videos in about a week and a half. We took a little break and we weren't doing much better. See, it's a fucking challenge to be doing a video after a while. And that sucks because the video that I did was heartfelt. So now I know what to say, you know. So that sucks. So mentioning Simon's Love, beautiful, which he was talking about a sunrise. I was hoping they were talking about sunrise. So that we have to say in French. Oh, French. I want to take the time. Again, there's not really an answer to put here. There's not a lot to say here, but I want to say I want to take time to say thank you to sir because during that 2 weeks, you know, you realize how lucky you are to have people like him in your life and how far people are willing to go for you. And it's odd that you're in a position where you need help, but at the same time, people show up and you're like, wow, I'm super lucky. And definitely something that I appreciate, something I admire, you know. And with Sir, you see, I wasn't doing well during the last 2 weeks. With Sir, what I really appreciated was, when I was down, I was looking at his content. I saw a talented person, but I saw a motivated person, and of course, it's weird because we're both content creator, so there's also this similarities. It's like co-worker, but not really co-worker, you know. And super thankful to have him in my life. See, with Sir, it's nuts because we always close now. I know him for almost 4 years now. But looking at him super close and just knowing I can't do it, and then it's amazing. You realize how lucky you are, and it's a fucking punch in your face. And then you realize that you see, it's not the first time that I've had problem with mental issues, right, or depression or shit like that, right? But then it's the first time that I get this much support, and you kind of want to blame other people, but maybe you're not a good friend, and you realize that when you pay attention to people, it's so worth it. It's so worth it. So, and again, even making comments, mistake I made, and again, I have to stop saying it again. With Sarah, it's not I thought nothing to do with Sarah, but spend so much time focusing on making content and kind of neglected building a community, right? And It's important to put people first, right? When you put people first, you realize that wow, kind of cool. Should have done that before, right? I should have done it before. And in this video, I even then I said, hey, me and Sir were always close. Did I make the effort to be close to him? No. Did he make the effort? Yes. So and I'm extremely lucky to have people who are understanding what it is. Again, how to get moving that works not only that I can put in hours like a madman. It's did like a 12, 14 hours, right? And yeah, it's a motivation. I'm grateful for that.
Don't blink, c'est Wayne. Comment s'appelle cet animal de con? Don't blink, it's Wayne.
Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to the show. This is doing well. Today having a wonderful day on the 13th March 2025. Yes, we're back. Took a week and a half off. I was feeling depressed. Now we're doing much better. I want to answer Skylar. Complicated name. However, if you like Canadian comic creator, she's awesome. She has a cute accent, and I'm sad to say that she has a much nicer bathrobe collection than I do. I always saw myself as a little bit of a Hugh Hefner when I saw the bathrobe collection she has. She's the she always. So thank you so much. Look at that head of hair. See, and again, it's not planned. But look at the hair; it's fucking messy, right? But at the same time, it's such a nice. It's nice, so nice to receive compliments. I use it, and again, my person is with her clothes, so that's super nice. But with the hair, it's even better. For example, right? I've been told, hey, you have nice eyes. All in my life, and although it's a really cool compliment, I'm very thankful for that. I couldn't do shit about it, right? I didn't choose to have those eyes. Just got lucky, I guess. But with the hairs, and I know people would say, and it's kind of like a thing of taste. Oh, I like you with short hair, or I like you with long hair, right? But it's kind of like a confidence thing. It's the first time in my life where I tried to have longer hair, and I'm not judging anybody, but having shorter hair is so fucking easy. So taking care of my appearance, right? It doesn't look like I put much effort in, but I'm trying to do better and better and better. So yeah, so super positive, super thankful for this comment. It's different. It's really different, but it's a good different, It's a good different. It's not even different in the sense of, oh, we're trying to shift the card, we're trying to try something new. It's like, no, we're trying to fall in love with ourselves, trying to look in the mirror and say, hey, I like what I see. Versus, oh, I just have to look in the mirror because this is what I was born with. And it's a long road, but we're having this and we're having fun. So, pretty much it. Love you guys.
Don't blink, it's Wayne. Comment s'appelle cet animal de con? Don't blink, it's
Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the video. Today we're the 13th March. I'm back. Took a little break because I was really depressed. We're entering Z's, and I have to be like this. I know I'm overweight, but bro, we're trying to lose weight, and Z's was a huge motivation when I was younger. I fucking love that thing. Is G Fuel an energy drink? Now, this question is asked because I did say I was gonna stop drinking energy drink. It's complex. See, it's all a question of marketing, right? People will say, hey, it's an energy drink so they can sell more. What consists of an energy drink? What consists of a soft drink, right? When you look at it, it's all in the same. It's all in the same kind of pot, right? I saw a documentary of Super Size Me 2 yesterday, and it was talking about how easy it was to have chicken or to raise chicken, and to call it free range chicken. So, is G Fuel an energy drink? I don't know. I don't even know what's an energy drink, right? I buy something, I see that on the thing it said, oh, it's an energy drink, I believe it, right? What is an energy drink? A lot of sugar, right? A lot of coffee, caffeine, a lot of taurine, right? When you think about that, even Mountain Dew to a certain degree contain caffeines, So even to a certain degree, Mountain Dew is energy drinks, right? So the composition of energy drink is complex, right? I don't know, and it's not. It's completely not because you're gonna buy a Coca-Cola. It's going to get Pepsi. And then how is Starbucks, right? It's Starbucks can be sweet. Now it's not considered like an energy drink. The only thing that I know is I know milk, I know juice, I know water. That's the only thing that I know what it is exactly. That's I'm just guessing. I'm just guessing.
Dumpling, yes, your boy. Comment s'appelle cet animal de compagnie? Dumpling, yes, your boy. Close off the controversial. Everything else having a wonderful day on there. February 2025. Today we're tasting some. Dumpling, photos of the controversial. Everyone else having a wonderful day. Yeah, with a nice sunrise with the sun. Dumpling, yes, your boy. Welcome to the controversial. Everyone else having a wonderful day on this 25 January 2025. As you can see.
Dumpling is a drink that is controversial. This is more from this 13th March 2025. You see the blinding light behind me. The sun is rising. It is 9:18. It goes fast. We've been up since yesterday night. Did a really nice sunrise. Did a really nice walk. Catching Andrew, and I'm gonna be using Andrew as a official. I'm back. Took a week and a half off. So I was going there. It's been a while. It has been a while, my friend. But I saw that your message that you sent me, and I say thank you to that message meant the world to me, and it was really heartfelt. So sincerely appreciate you. I'm doing well. I'm doing much better. But how about you? Are you doing good? Everything's okay? Cool? Yeah? Cool. Cool. See, it's not because you meet people and you become friends with people, and it's weird because you know it's it's on social media, and although I love Andrew, it's still weird because you're like people have different countries. But then does it really matter if a person is nice? A person is nice. And a friend, what do you want? A nice person, right? Doesn't matter where they live, doesn't matter who they are, doesn't matter who you ever meet, doesn't matter how often you chill. That's worth a lot.
Dumpling, comment s'appelle cet animal? Dumpling, yes, your boy. Welcome to the controversial.
Dumpling, c'est ton challenge, je pense qu'on va faire une journée. En fait, 13 mars 2025, on se lève un beau. Je suis fatigué, man. C'est la dernière fois aujourd'hui. Un beau lever de soleil. Ok? Je suis fatigué, mais regarde, on répond à Jordy, une femme extraordinaire. On s'est rencontrés il y a quelques semaines, mais déjà, encore une fois, c'est super chill. elle a marqué dans une vidéo que j'ai appelé le gâteau à ma mère donné ce gâteau. J'aimerais ça en partager, mais j'en ai plus tout mangé. Mais j'espère que tu vas bien, j'espère que tu passes une belle journée. Puis je me servais de Jody pour dire que je suis absolument de retour. J'ai pris 20 minutes que j'allais pas bien. Mais quand je me servais de ces commentaires-là, avec une fille qui est francophone pour parler en français, puis annoncer en français. Puis j'ai annoncé en anglais, pas en français, puis j'ai donné une excuse pour dire en français que j'étais de retour. On va savoir de Jody. Merci d'être ici. Non, c'est. Je sais que je niaise. Je sais que je niaise. Si je niaiserais pas, je pense. J'espère que toi tu vas bien. J'espère que tu passes une belle semaine. Parce qu'elle t'a pas. Elle s'en va. Lentement mais sûrement. J'espère que t'es correct.
Comment s'appelle cet animal? Details, but
Don't forget to wait. Welcome to the commercial. This is doing well on this 13 March 2025. Today we're entering Raya. I'm getting emotional because this comment really helped me out. So I took a week and a half off because I was not doing okay. And although I took a week off from making content, I couldn't stop watching the comments and the DMs because there was a sort of conflict. But Raya, and this specific comments were very good. My answer, my this comment, this particular comment, really helped me out. So, well, thank you. Second of all, hope you guys open because it's okay to be there for people, but I hope you're there for yourself also. Hey, it's okay. Make honest mistake. What you have to do now is to forgive yourself. It's gotta make progress, and it's kind of nuts because this comment's really changed my perspective on the incident that happened. You. I'm not saying you as in Rhea, but you as and us. We're so quick to say sorry to people, right? We do a little something and we say sorry, but then we do something horrible to ourselves, and we don't think about saying sorry. We don't think about, hey, maybe that's not something that should do to someone, right? And I think that it sucks. It sucks that it's a great thing. It's a great thing as a human being, but as an individual, not being able or not being the first reflex, not being saying sorry to yourself, is horrible. I was mad at my father, really mad at my father. Very disappointed, very sad, very annoyed. When he brought up something that happened 12, 13 years ago, and I told him, will you ever forgive me? And he said, no, I'm gonna die remembering this. And he was talking because he was mad, but then there was a little bit of a truth to that. And it really broke my heart because I was like, no matter what I'm gonna do is different. I'm gonna remember that, right? No matter how much I'm trying to bend or to mend the moves to build up that, to rebuild that part that is the trust. It will never be okay. But then some comments, and I was like, I'm still mad about myself for the way I treat people with ammunition because I used to lie a lot. I used to manipulate a lot. So I'm still mad at myself for that. So how can I ask for forgiveness of my father when I'm not willing to forgive myself? And then again, I think forgiveness, otherwise you can make progress. I think it's such a cool thing because you're so focused on what you did in the past and you not being able to forgive yourself, but you're not focused enough into the, well, I can't fix that. I cannot repair that. What can I do to at least to make the situation a bit better? And I think that's as important, if not more. So thank you so much for writing that. That meant the world to me, and I need that. Thank you so much.
Don't forget to wait. Comment s'appelle cet animal?
There you go.